Final one will be Greco. Speedy galloper on its day. Goes forward and we're set, and they're racing from the 1400. Senorita Benita slingshotted out. Greco round a second. Lord Help Me Run, and also Glasgow Girl is coming over. Jatumi's nice and close from Turbo Power, who has ridden up to hold a spot, and then came Moshart on the inside. Grey Enigma got caught out wide, followed well back in the field by Double Digit. Inject the Venom has dropped back. Flying Roars ahead of it as they run down the back straight and about to come off it now with 1,000 metres left to go. And taking it up is Greco. Leads by a half. Second Glasgow Girl and Senorita Benita on the inside. Lord Help Me Run, the favourite, is very nicely placed. Turbo Power's doing it tough. Jatumi's down on the inside. Moshart travelling strongly in the centre. And they're followed by Flying Roar, and well back is Resistance. Then came Double Digit on the inside from Grey Enigma, and Inject the Venom is back last of all as they come up before the home turn. 5:50 to go. Greco joined by Glasgow Girl travelling up strongly. On the inside is Senorita Benita. Lord Help Me Run is pulling out three wide now. Moshart tracks it up. Turbo Power still out wide, and then Jatumi trying to get up on the inside from Resistance, and then Flying Roar and Grey Enigma. Lord Help Me Run has raced up and taken the lead, and Moshart is going to be the danger. Then came Resistance, Senorita Benita and Glasgow Girl. Lord Help Me Run in front. Moshart's trying to whittle down the margin. Lord Help Me Run's pulling out plenty. He's pretty classy. He's holding Moshart, Resistance and Senorita Benita, and that's the way they finish. It's Lord Help Me Run, the favourite, too good, and beat home Moshart, Resistance and Senorita Benita. Double Digit made good late ground. Glasgow Girl fought on. Jatumi not too bad. Turbo Power did it tough. Then Flying Roar. Grey Enigma could not get into the race from Inject the Venom, and Greco cracked and ran last. Lord Help Me Run, number 5, is the winner. At 2:30 and 1:40, Moshart gave chase but couldn't pick up Lord Help Me Run. It was too powerful, and Resistance was very good down the outside for Ben Patterson and Fred Kersley. 2:30, 1:40 the winner. $2 second, 4.80 third. Senorita Benita ran a terrific race for 4th, close up, and then Double Digit, who picked up a lot of ground late on the inside of Glasgow Girl. Grey Enigma, Jatumi, Turbo Power and Flying Roar, and the one that was tailed off was Greco. So let's have a look for Brittany. Lord Help Me Run winning officially by 1 1/4, 1 1/2, a long head, 1:25.53. Stevie Wolf, well done Steve. And Playing God, Pure Heaven, a Snippetson mare. And now it's a career record of 11 starts, 3 wins and 5 placings. Now Brittany's caught up with the winning rider here, Brodie Kirby, who of course won earlier in the day with Come Play With Me.
Certainly did. Richie brings up a double, does Brodie Kirby. Brodie, congratulations on the win. This is a horse that the punters came for with a fair degree of confidence. Did you share their confidence?
I thought it was a good run behind Flirtini last start. I thought he needed a bit further. Today looked a suitable race. It was just, there was a couple of handy scratchings that come out of it, and it was just a matter if he handled the track.
You seemed to get the perfect run in transit. Were you happy with how he was travelling coming into the corner?
Yeah, he was a bit quiet early. I was a bit concerned, but he was there when I sort of niggled at him, and the horse outside the leader gave me a nice cut up. It sort of challenged the leader the whole way, so yeah, it was just worked out fine, and wanted to have a bit of a look around late, so might be a bit of improvement stepping up.
Looking forward to seeing him for the rest of the preparation then. Brodie, we weren't on Thoroughbred Central for your earlier win, but you promised someone that you would say happy birthday if you won a race. Yeah, well, I've got 2 now, so happy birthday to Mum. I'm sure she's watching. I'm sure she will be. Well done. Thank you, Brett.
The Wolfman, Stephen Wolf, the king of the Great Southern here in the West, and Lord Help Me Run. He deserved that victory because he put the writing on the wall last start.
I think we all deserved it, the owners, me, the horse. Also, before we talk about too much, I'd like to make special mention of my number 1 rider, McGrady. He suggested I put this young fella on it. I've had a long association with this boy's master, Dion, and just good when they realise that it's more important for the owners and the team to win than it is to just go around themselves. And Sean's done all the work on him, and I said he could ride him if he wanted. He said no. He said, get yourself back into form, put the kid on it. I appreciate that, but it is very well ridden.
Yeah, plenty of money for him today. Were you confident?
Well, mate, I haven't won a race up here for about 6 months, so I'm never very confident. But, look, it was a nice race. A couple came out, and, he'll be a lot better. As the further he goes, the better he'll go. and I still think that, you know, he's probably 12 months away from being a really good stayer.
He won the size as a 2-year-old. Has he lived up to expectations since then for you?
Probably not, but you expect the best, and they've got to have everything going right when you're shooting at the stars, you know, guineas and those races. You can't have any little chinks going wrong. So, you know, you drop back a grade into these races, and I'm sure that he'll go on and be a very nice horse now.
Did he win good enough to back him up next week for the guineas?
No, it wouldn't have mattered if he'd won by 5 lengths, Nate. He could back up, but we don't need to do that. The guineas is not worth enough money to bother with because it's only an extra 18,000. We'll come back and win another one of these.
Now, you're the king of the Derby Club for the Dockers. He must have been a good thing today because they're playing footy over there and the Dockers are winning, but you turned up here.
Well, I'm a very loyal owner. I was going to go try and dart over there, but I'll have a couple here instead, and hope the Dockers do win. Some of the owners are over there. One of my mates, you know, Graham Evans, is over there, so he'll be chuffed and full of himself, so good luck to all.
Freo way to go, Wolfie way to go, well done.